Toyota still hasn't caught up with American automakers in the full-size truck segment completely, but this could easily change soon, as its full-size truck is bringing some serious updates for the next year's model. New styling, more capable off-road variants, new powertrain options, and the toughest Tundra ever made are coming. The 2026 Toyota Tundra has competitors losing sleep as it prepares an industry earthquake. Let's have a closer look. Facelift. Bold new look coming. The third-generation Tundra made a dramatic entrance in 2022, completely revolutionizing Toyota's full-size pickup with its bold styling and modern tech. But in the fast-moving truck world, standing still means falling behind, and Toyota knows this better than anyone. While the current Tundra still looks fresh on dealer lots, Toyota's designers are already finalizing a mid-cycle refresh that will keep this powerhouse ahead of the curve. The 2026 facelift won't be some minor nip and tuck. Expect substantial changes to the front fascia that will give the Tundra an even more commanding presence on the road. Industry insiders suggest Toyota will retain the truck's signature wide grille but refine it with more aggressive sculpting and integrated lighting elements. The headlights will likely be slimmer and more technical looking, following the design language Toyota has been rolling out across its newest models. What's particularly exciting is that Toyota appears to be listening closely to customer feedback. One of the most requested features, front tow hooks for off-road recovery, is finally making its way to the Tundra. Tundra's chief engineer Sheldon Brown has confirmed that Toyota is addressing owner criticisms, and the absence of these practical hooks has been near the top of the list. With the 4Runner and Tacoma already featuring them, the Tundra will finally join its siblings in offering this essential off-road hardware. Beyond the front end, expect subtler refinements to the body panels, possibly new wheel designs, and fresh color options to round out the exterior changes. The overall silhouette will remain, but the details will keep the Tundra looking cutting edge in a segment where image matters almost as much as capability. Tundra HD is coming. The full-size truck segment has always been divided between half-ton models like the F-150, Silverado 1500, and Ram 1500, and their heavy-duty siblings designed for serious work. Toyota has long been content playing only in the half-ton space, but that might be about to change in the most dramatic way possible. Reports of a Toyota Tundra HD have been swirling across the automotive world for months. While Toyota remains officially tight-lipped about such plans, industry insiders suggest engineering work is already underway on a heavy-duty version of the Tundra that would directly challenge the Ford Super Duty, Chevy Silverado HD, and Ram HD models. The potential for a Tundra HD makes perfect sense from a business perspective. The HD truck market is incredibly profitable, with customers willing to pay premium prices for maximum capability. Toyota's TNGA-F platform that underpins the current Tundra was designed with flexibility in mind, and scaling it up for heavy-duty applications is entirely feasible from an engineering standpoint. If it materializes, expect the Tundra HD to feature beefed-up suspension components, stronger axles, and significantly increased towing and payload capacity. It would likely offer a dually option with dual rear wheels for maximum towing stability. The powertrain would need to be enhanced as well, possibly with a high-output version of the current twin-turbo V6 or even a new power plant altogether. However, we must inject a note of caution here. Many supposed leaked images of the 2026 Tundra HD circulating online are actually AI-generated fakes. The telltale signs include distorted text, unrealistic reflections, and warped patterns in areas like the grille and wheels. Until Toyota makes an official announcement, treat any purported images with healthy skepticism. Plug-in hybrid in works. Toyota has been methodically expanding its electrification strategy across its lineup, and the Tundra is not immune to this shift. While the current iForce Max hybrid system has impressed with its blend of power and efficiency, Toyota appears ready to take the next step with a potential plug-in hybrid variant. According to industry sources, Toyota North America's executives have confirmed the company is actively exploring PHEV options for both the Tacoma and Tundra. This makes perfect sense as emissions regulations tighten globally and customer interest in electrified trucks continues to grow, albeit at a somewhat cooler pace than initially projected. A plug-in hybrid Tundra would likely build upon the architecture of the current hybrid system, but add a significantly larger battery pack and the ability to travel modest distances on pure electric power. The benefits would be substantial: improved fuel economy, reduced emissions, and the potential for using the truck as a mobile power source at work sites or while camping. The timing aligns perfectly with the mid-cycle refresh, giving Toyota the opportunity to introduce this new powertrain option as part of a broader update package. However, reliable sources indicate Toyota is taking a cautious approach to further electrification. The brand's priority appears to be ensuring rock-solid reliability first, particularly after the expensive engine recall that affected early third-generation models. The massive recall of nearly 100,000 Tundras with engine flaws was a painful lesson, and Toyota seems determined not to repeat such issues with any new powertrain options. This methodical approach means we might see the PHEV version introduced gradually, perhaps first in higher trim levels before broader availability. Trail Hunter is coming. One of the most exciting additions to the 2026 Tundra lineup is the introduction of the Trailhunter grade, which has already proven popular in the Tacoma and 4Runner families. This overlanding-focused trim represents Toyota's acknowledgement of the booming adventure vehicle market and provides a factory-backed alternative to aftermarket modifications. The Trailhunter concept was actually first shown on a Tundra at SEMA 2022, making it all but certain this trim will make its way to the production model with the refresh. Unlike the TRD Pro, which focuses on high-speed desert running, the Trailhunter is designed for overlanding enthusiasts who prioritize self-sufficient vehicle-based adventure travel. What would a Tundra Trailhunter include? Expect a comprehensive package with unique suspension tuning optimized for carrying heavy loads over rough terrain, skid plates, all-terrain tires, and a host of integrated mounting points for overlanding gear. The bed would likely feature a versatile cargo management system, and the electrical system could include auxiliary circuits for powering camping equipment. The timing couldn't be better, as the overlanding trend continues to explode in popularity across North America. With the Trailhunter badge, Toyota can offer a turnkey solution for customers who might otherwise turn to the aftermarket for their build, keeping those dollars in Toyota dealerships instead. Focus on improving reliability. Toyota built its reputation on reliability, and the Tundra was long considered virtually indestructible. That's why the engine issues that plagued early third-generation models were so damaging to the brand's image, requiring complete engine replacements in approximately 100,000 vehicles with the twin-turbo 3.4-liter V6. Industry analysts believe that restoring that bulletproof reputation is Toyota's absolute top priority with the 2026 update. While new features and styling changes will grab headlines, the engineering team is likely focused on refining the existing powertrains to ensure they can deliver the same legendary longevity that made the old 5.7-liter V8 so beloved. This focus on reliability improvement explains Toyota's measured approach to introducing new powertrain options like the PHEV. The brand simply can't afford another high-profile reliability issue with its flagship truck, especially as competition in the segment intensifies. The good news for potential buyers is that current production Tundras have already benefited from these ongoing refinements, with the engine issues largely resolved. The 2026 update should represent the most thoroughly vetted version of the third-generation platform, offering the ideal blend of modern technology and dependable operation. Release date and price. Toyota has remained characteristically tight-lipped about the exact timing for the refreshed Tundra, but industry patterns give us a good idea of what to expect. We anticipate that the refreshed Tundra will debut in the second half of this year. Unlike the Tacoma, the Tundra should be relatively insulated from supply chain disruptions related to new tariffs, as it's built in Texas with most major components sourced within the United States. In fact, the Tundra ranks as the highest American-made full-size truck on Cars.com's American-Made Index, a marketing point Toyota is sure to emphasize as trade tensions potentially affect competitor pricing. As for pricing, expect a modest increase across the board to reflect the updated styling and features. The current Tundra starts around $39,000 for base models and climbs past $75,000 for fully loaded TRD Pro and capstone trims. The refreshed 2026 lineup will likely see base prices start around $41,000, with top trims pushing closer to $80,000. If the Trailhunter materializes as expected, it would likely position between the limited and TRD Pro trims, starting in the low to mid $70,000 range. Still, Toyota isn't the only manufacturer that prepares big novelties in the full-size truck segment. Check out this video about the 2026 GMC Sierra, which you can now see on the screen. GMC's half-ton pickup truck is also coming with big updates, and there's no doubt it'll remain the Tundra's closest rival. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.